Canada's foreign aid spending is too opaque. That was the message that the University of Western Ontario's Engineers Without Borders was spreading. They're calling out to the public to write to their members of parliament demanding more transparency. The current system takes in taxpayers' dollars with no discernible results. I talked to the Engineers Without Borders to find out more about this issue. The rain isn't enough to stop this dedicated group of individuals. The Engineers Without Borders set up their booth in the center of Alumni Circle at the University of Western Ontario. Adam Johnson, an Engineer Without Border member, says their purpose is to enlist the public to help make foreign aid spending in Canada more transparent.
We're working in partnership with IATI, which is the International Aid Transparency Initiative, to try and get people to write letters to our members of parliament, in this situation Beverly Oda, to try and make Canada's aid system more effective, transparent, and accountable.
Taxpayers' money goes into the spending system, but from there it becomes somewhat of a mystery what happens to it. Engineers Without Borders compares the current foreign aid spending system to a black box, hence their theme, the black box of aid. Event coordinator Hamoira Siddiqui explains the symbolism.
So the black box represents the current aid system, which CEDA is adopting. So our tax money goes in, but very little information is given out on how the money is being spent. So that black box symbolizes that. So we're trying to get more out of our aid money and basically improve the aid process in Canada.
Spencer Weber, president of Engineers Without Borders Western Chapter, says their goal with the Black Box of Aid event is a simple one.
Our goal, or if we want to run with that symbolism, is to take down the sides of the black box and make it see-through so we can see exactly what's going on inside.
The Engineers Without Borders, showing their dedication, were always talking with someone they had snagged from the passerby. The torrential downpour did keep most people hustling on, but a surprising number of people did stop to listen to the Engineers Without Borders pitch. After a quick background on the issue and a brief explanation of what they were asking the public to do, Engineers Without Borders members passed out some information.
Today we're passing out pamphlets with literature as well as a form letter for people to fill out, and it can be dropped off in any mailbox or back here and we'll mail them for people.
Okay, so the pamphlets are letters that are sent to the Minister of CEDA, which is the Canadian International Development Agency, and also to your MPs to say that you support and endorse this initiative. And hopefully make Canada a leader in development aid.
Now we're just asking students to write letters to Beverly Oda, who is the Minister for Foreign or International Development, basically, in the Canadian government. So writing letters to her that show our support for the IATI.
We're Engineers Without Borders, working in partnership.
It may seem like a hopeless cause to some, but by standing together, the Engineers Without Borders say we can make a difference. The Engineers Without Borders are asking members of the public to take 30 seconds of their time to send a letter to their member of parliament demanding transparency when it comes to foreign spending. After all, if you don't know how the money's being spent, how can you be sure it's being put to good use? Reporting for Stellar News, Cam Parks.